Should you mix coolant? Actually, this is a repetition video due to public demand. Every time I go to do a pre-purchase inspection and maybe the coolant levels are down, the client always asks me if they can mix coolant. And the answer is no. Why is that so? Coolants are made up of different components. First of all, one of the components is what we call the base fluid. Base fluid is either propylene glycerol or ethylene glycerol. After base fluid, we've got water. After water, we've got what we call additives. What are additives? Additives are what we call the anti-corrosion agents. We've got the anti-foaming agents, we've got the dyes, we've got the lubricants. So what does that tell you? Here I've got two very distinct coolants. Each one of them has a different chemical composition. The chemical composition in this pink one, or is it red one, is different from the chemical composition in this green one. So what happens when you mix them? When you mix them, you realize one thing, that what you're doing is cooking up a chemical reaction. When you cook up a chemical reaction, then we all know from chemistry that definitely there'll be byproducts, or what we call the compound products that will be formed. So what happens is this. The chemical reactants in the green one and the chemical reactants in the red one will result into formation of a compound that will result into corrosion of the elements that are part of the coolant system in your car. When corrosion happens, then it simply means that it reduces the effectiveness of the coolant in your system. More to that, it can result into something we call jelly. Jelly is a thick-like substance. I think we all know jelly anyway. When coolant is thick, then it inhibits the flow, hence reducing the cooling capacity of that coolant. So yes, what you have to do, if maybe you need to change the coolant, what you need to do is do something we call a coolant flush. Coolant flush is whereby you drain all the coolant in your car, then after that top it up with the new coolant you want, and always ensure that you do bleeding. Most people do that and they forget to do bleeding. So yes, you drain the old coolant, top it up with new coolant, and you'll be good to go. That way, you'll ensure that the coolant system of your vehicle is well sorted out.